And Mark. You know, it's just a black screen, right?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Have we got a show for you? Let me introduce our cast. The host with the most, from Punta Gorda, Florida, Mo Diggs. All the way from Chi-Town, Jello. Coming in hot from LA, Florida. After Harley, we have some special guests tonight, some very special guests. So I need you right now to start typing your favorite emoji, spam that chat with your favorite emoji right now, spam it, and spam it. I want to see it get crazy. Let's get ready to get over the top.
Oh, I feel like a lightning bolt hit the tip of my penis.
Yes, Andrew. We are starting at 10 p.m. Even though I have to be awake at 4. What's going on, Hawk fans? What's going on, man? You got a little episode over the top. I know we saw the lovely faces of Angelo in Illinois and Brian after Harley on the credits there, but sadly both those fuck nuts are not here. What do you think about that, Mark? What do you think about that? You there, Mark? I can't hear you.
Oh, there we go. That might
Okay,
help.
I can hear you.
But
I can hear you
I
now.
still think Brian's probably in the shower. He took a selfie on Instagram
In the
in the
shower.
shower, so he might be still there. I don't know, taking more selfies in the
Wasn't
shower.
that like 40 minutes ago? The man takes 40-minute showers. He
I
has
don't
no
know.
hair to wash. I mean, what's going on there?
You
Huh,
know,
Brian?
the chest scruffy. You gotta
What was the question of the day?
sweet or savory. Pretty
Sweet
basic.
or savory? Is a
Do you like
long
it sweet?
shower sweet or savory? I
It
don't know what's
depends what
going
you're
on.
doing in there.
I don't know. So Angelo was messaging earlier in our group chat, and I can explain to you guys exactly why he's not here. Um, this man on Saturday, February 15th, the day that we're going to air our show that we've set up for 2 weeks now, he decides to get wrecked. And he can barely message us in our group chat. And I told him, I was like, I knew it the moment I saw him on there. I was like, oh, I guess no Angelo tonight. And he gets mad at me. He says, why am I being so negative? And if Angelo even came on the show, literally, he'd fall asleep 5 minutes into it. He's done this before in the
Yes.
past where he just a little over imbides or he's really tired from being up all day or whatever the situation is. There's just no pregame for over the top. Like where there is no commitment here, man. Like what is going on? What is happening here? I don't know. I don't get it. Don't we pay these guys enough, Mark? I mean, I feel like
Um,
I feel like
if
it's abundant what we
if
give
nothing
them.
is enough, we pay him twice that amount.
That's true. That's true. We could do that, but we're not going to give the farm away.
should
So, hmm,
should I play the sound clip of him?
yes, please. Everybody, let's welcome back Piehead Angelo.
You gotta be so negative.
You can barely talk.
And drunk.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where I made the decision that he wasn't coming on the
You
show.
look like you would fall out the chair.
Thank you, Angelo. All right. We've dogged our boy enough. I hope he watches the show and he cries when he hears about this.
ET said
Andrew
birds of prey.
says, so birds of prey, unhappy face. Um, this really hurts for me to say it because I actually made the time the other day to go to the movies and watch this movie with my wife. And I'm a Regal Unlimited pass holder, so I don't pay for movie tickets. I pay like a flat fee every month and I can see as many movies as I want. So, once you watch two movies, any movie that you go to is for free. All it's going to cost you is some time. And I was mad. I was really mad that I took the time to watch this movie. We had 2 hours with no kids, no anybody, and we decided to go watch Birds of Prey. And I was very unhappy that we watched that movie after I was done watching it. Without giving spoilers, the only way I can describe this movie is I felt like I was watching Batman Forever or Batman and Robin. It was just on that. It was like on that wavelength. It was just not what DC's been doing. It's not. It's definitely not what Marvel's been doing. And I really hated it. I hated it completely, with the exception of Margot Robbie. Every actress or actor that was in the movie was either somebody you've never heard of, or somebody who's way past their prime and probably should stop acting in movies, like Rosie Perez. Rosie, I love you, but stop making movies. That's how I feel about Birds of Prey. I didn't even get a free promo. Jones says comic accurate. So it was comic book accurate, huh? Was it?
Well,
Hmm.
Harley Quinn was. That's what they said. Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn was, yeah. Harley Quinn did well, but also I'm pretty sure this was pointed out to me by one of my scouts out there. Harley Quinn in this movie wears pretty much every single outfit you'll ever see Harley Quinn wear in different varieties of comics, of different storylines. She wore everything. She wore like anything that was in a comic book. She was wearing pretty much. So, comic book accurate? Not so sure. Not so sure. Because in all those different comic books, Harley's a completely different character. Like, I mean, there's similarities, but they're completely different. Maybe that's to speak of the complication of being a woman, or just the complication of being a person. And I don't know, but it definitely is not comic book accurate. You can't be in every single timeline comic book and then be comic book accurate. That's no way. I don't agree with that. Choose one. Then you're accurate. Commit. I mean, how do you feel about that, Mark? I mean, am I wrong for saying that?
I mean, you have a good point about, if you're every single Joker ever was in a movie, kind of be weird. I understand, like, saying that her personality wise, she was accurate.
No, absolutely. Margot Robbie kills Harley Quinn, bro. She like it's almost like she was made for the role. I mean, I would kind of like to see that girl from The Craft give it a spin, give Harley Quinn a spin, but Margot Robbie has done an excellent job. Everybody else in the movie though was, I mean, Ewan McGregor, the girl that plays the Huntress, even Black Canary. I mean, just not right for the role. Not it just didn't seem right, man. Just didn't seem right. Andrew says that the Netflix show Lock and Key is a must-watch show. He feels like it needs to be a must-watch show. I don't disagree with that. I saw a preview for it. It looked pretty good. It caught my interest. Now the question is time. Do I have time to watch this show?
There's so many shows. So many. I'm like, I gotta catch up. But there's so many good ones. I want to see The Witcher.
It's impossible. I want to see The Witcher too. Oh, what? Hey, wait a second. I'm glad you brought up The Witcher. Wasn't Angelo supposed to come on here and talk about The Witcher?
Yeah.
Oh, well, thanks, Angelo. Now we'll never know if we should watch The Witcher or not. We appreciate you. Thank you, sir. Thank you for getting fucked up and falling asleep. Just say it. And Brian's penis better be like super shiny now. Dude's been taking a shower for an hour. I mean, that better be the shiniest penis we've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's not shiny by now, you got some deep rooted dirt, brother. Deep rooted dirt. Number one graphic novel out is Lock and Key. Okay, I didn't know it was a novel. And I guess you say graphic novel. Does that make it a comic book? Why don't you just say comic book, Andrew? It's a comic book. Stop making it sound like it's crazier than it is. It's not. It's a comic book.
Okay. 300.
It's a graphic novel.
It's a graphic.
I just want my chapstick. Just give me my chapstick so I can read my graphic novel.
It comes on bigger pages, Mo. Bigger pages.
Does it? It's bigger pages? That's the difference? It's a comic book blown up, Mark. It's a comic book. Okay? I don't want to hear it. It's a comic book made on better paper. That's all it is. Jesus. So Lock and Key, okay. I will give it a chance, Andrew. I will watch Lock and Key. Speaking of things that are on Netflix, Better Call Saul season 4 is on there. I just finished that. Show's starting to get really good. You definitely want to watch the next show. It just leaves you wanting more. But definitely pretty awesome. Fucking Saul Goodman is one heartless motherfucker. Like super heartless. What was the show you were supposed to talk about, Mark?
Castle Rock.
Castle Rock. How's that going?
It's absolutely nuts.
Nuts.
A complete transition from season one. Well, not complete. There's like really
Oh, okay, Andrew. I
escalated high
appreciate that.
points. But
Escalated high points.
season 2 is a complete escalation, and it revolves around if you remember Kathy Bates' character, Annie Wilkes from
Misery.
Misery. Yes, that's pretty much what's kind of going on right now in this time period of Castle Rock. Is there's a younger version of Annie Wilkes.
No shit.
And it,
Okay, so the also graphic novels are 10 to 15 comics put into one, Mark. You left that part out. All right, maybe there's something to this whole graphic novel thing. I'm sorry for making fun of you. Okay, graphic novels, not they're better than comic books apparently.
I don't know how that's completely true. I have a graphic novel by 300, and it's not huge. It's about like that thick. So I don't know how that's 10 to 15 comic books worth, but maybe it is. I don't know.
I
Maybe
don't know.
they. I know it's more picture oriented, and definitely by graphic they mean like it's pretty bloody, pretty intense language.
Well, what the fuck do I know? I'm a merchandiser for Coca-Cola. Just, I don't know. Oh, you know what's really cool? They gave you a sneak peek at the new Batman suit. That's pretty cool. Looks pretty badass. His insignia, it looks like it's like a weapon.
Really?
Like almost like it's like a claw or something, or a boomerang, a batarang.
Better.
And he'll just
Yeah,
pull
that'd
it
be
out.
awesome.
Yeah, pull it out of his chest and use it as a weapon. Like it looks like a weapon. And I'll admit it, man. Twilight Boy, he looks natural as Batman. He doesn't look whack. You know, he looks pretty cool. And then I heard it's gonna be like Arkham Asylum Batman. Like that's gonna be the style of it. And I think that's pretty cool. So does this mean that it's no longer a DC movie? Does it, if it is Arkham Asylum Batman, does it turn into a video game movie? That's a good question.
I didn't think about that.
Boggles the mind. Okay, and they vary like depending on the amount of comics in the set. Okay, Andrew. Okay, we got it. Graphic novels is a thing. We got it, sir. Quit purging on the graphic novel. Oh, I brought it up. I brought up the purge. Shouldn't have done that. We're gonna get purged out by AT roll over here.
Did you see Sabretooth has Wolverine's claws now?
Why would he have Wolverine claws now? Was that like a new comic book, or did you see that they're making that like a live action thing? I really hope not. Why would you fuck around with Sabretooth? He's like one of the baddest fucking villain mutants out there. I mean, he's stupid as shit, but he's still pretty badass. And I like the guy that played Sabretooth on the original Logan Wolverine movie, Wolverine Origins. Liev Schreiber. I think he's a pretty awesome actor. I don't think he should have been Sabretooth, but he's an awesome actor.
Is it part of the new comic? I'm looking. I don't quite see it yet.
I'm not sure he didn't answer. He didn't answer me. What's wrong with your fingers, Andrew? Come on, man. Type it in. I want to know. I want to know. Oh, I think something came through. I just can't see it yet. Brian and his shiny penis in the shower. Getting clean and soapy.
He said the new comic book.
New comic book. Okay. That's cool. I'm going to have to check that out. Looks like the story has evolved again. Evolution of characters through the years. Remember how stupid Sabretooth used to look? He looked so stupid. Looked like he had like a mullet haircut.
Yeah.
Almost like David McBride in Tropic Thunder. Dave McBride's haircut.
That's the kind of haircut he is.
Yeah, it's called the Dave McBride.
There's a musician. He sung a song called "Cut That Mullet."
Cut that mullet.
Yeah.
Yeah, please. It's terrible. Mullets are terrible.
Wesley Willis, rest in peace.
Wesley Willis.
Yeah.
That was the musician.
Mm-hmm. His song goes like this: "Get that resting ass off your head. Get that crazy ass mullet off your skull. Take your ass to the barber shop and tell that barber shop you're sick and tired of looking like an asshole." That's the lyrics.
Everybody who has a mullet does look like an asshole. That's pretty stereotypical.
And the chorus is just repetitive over and over again. Cut that mullet with like a robotic voice.
Can't argue with a robot. There was some movies that I've seen lately. Some not too new, but new-ish, I guess you can say. Like I watched the new Terminator movie. That was disappointing. That was really disappointing. That was a terrible movie. That was a terrible movie.
Back to the roots and stuff like that. No?
I thought they were, and I just maybe it's that I don't understand time travel. That could be the situation. I just don't understand time travel. But I felt like the movie didn't make any sense. I just felt like the movie didn't make any sense. I felt like Terminator Genesis, explained the situation a lot more clearer than this one. And then Angelo kind of told me his thing on it. I wish he could tell you guys, but guess what? He's drunk and asleep at his house somewhere doing something. Pride and Prejudice and Zombies 2016 movie. I just watched it. Not bad. Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, huh? A little bit of history, little zombie apocalypse. Yeah, I'll pass. But I'm sure it was an entertaining movie. I fucking hate zombies. I couldn't even get into Walking Dead. Like, I just don't like zombie movies, man. I just don't. I don't know what it is.
Isn't Double Tap a zombie movie?
That's true, and I like Double Tap. You see that? I like quality zombie movies. Thank you for clearing that up, Mark. I am not a zombie racist guy.
Well, there's like some comedy ones, you know.
Oh, look, Andrew came over the other day to watch the Super Bowl with me. And he asked me if I ever saw a movie called Who's Your Caddy? And I looked at him, I said, no, I've never heard of that movie. And he looked so shocked. Because, Andrew's always trying to get me to watch things. And, like, he'll show me a preview. And if I'm not really interested in it, I'm not going to watch it. So Who's Your Caddy stars Big Boy from Outkast. And it has a lot of recognizable characters in it. I can't really name them. I can name Faison Love. He's in it. There's a lot of decent, okay actors in it. And it's actually had the perfect balance of hood shenanigans and like a deep emotional movie. It was actually really good. I enjoyed it.
Andy Milonakis was in there?
I guess so. that the guy from Ferris Bueller, the
He's the
principal?
kid who had the Milanakis show on MTV when he was 12, and he still looks like he's 12 because
Okay,
of
so it's
the
not the guy
condition
I'm
he
talking
has.
about. No, I didn't. I don't. Well, I
He's
don't
pretty
know him,
awesome.
but I'm sure he was in it
He
from the
streams
back. Wow.
live, and it's pretty funny. He's a funny guy.
So yeah, I watched it. It was really good. I definitely recommend watching that movie. It was an enjoyable movie.
I look like
Terminator: Dark Fate, not so much.
only made
I watched.
5.7 million. Ouch.
Yeah, it bombed. Bombed. But what else did I watch? I watched Doctor Sleep. That was interesting. I think I have to watch it again. But the way, because like halfway through it, I'm thinking to myself, isn't this supposed to be the sequel to The Shining? Like, what does The Shining have anything to do with this movie besides him being the son? Because that's who he is. He's the son, and then you got to figure out what he actually is. So I think they combined some universes, like say The Order, starring Heath Ledger, and they combined it with The Shining, and they also combined that with, you could even make it a vampire movie, like a vampire universe, and they all merged it into one. And it was a very interesting movie, and it was enjoyable. I liked watching it, so I have to watch it again. I don't think I understand it completely. You must like what you see. You must like what you see. That's what Andrew just commented. I'm sure that's from a movie. Probably Who's Your Caddy? Oh yeah, yeah, Faison Love in the bathroom. That is a fucking hilarious scene. All these guys, like they're from the hood and they're invading this country club, Mark, and they're all you know how like there's like a locker room where you can get
Yeah.
changed and whatever whatnot. All these guys are standing in front of the mirror naked, shaving, just being loud, taking up a lot of space. And this white dude comes up to him and stands next to him. He just starts staring at his junk. And Faison looks him dead in his eye, bro, and says, "You must like what you see." You must like he just starts taunting the dude. Oh, that was so funny. Now I got what you were saying, Andrew. That was so funny. Yeah, that was funny. I enjoyed it. Yeah, you should watch Who's Your Cat. You can watch it on YouTube for free. No ads or anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Sounds like a good movie to watch. With
Yeah, it was
somebody.
fun. It was fun. Doctor Sleep was a good movie to watch, so I definitely recommend you watch that. Um, Terminator you can pass on. What else have I watched? I started watching The Irishman. So far, I like what I see. I still got 2.5 hours left of movie. I watched only an hour and 18 minutes, so it's definitely a take your time movie. But I watched that. I watched the other guy. I rewatched the other guys. When I originally watched the movie, The Other Guys, I did not like it. I thought it was stupid. I did not enjoy it. But I watched it the other day because it came on Netflix, and you know what? It was funny. It was really funny. I enjoyed it. It was funny. Mark Wahlberg playing a whiny little bitch is fucking great. That was just so great.
He's done some pretty interesting movies that are more out of his normal character. So that's pretty cool. Kind of branch out
Yeah,
a bit.
Mark Wahlberg, he's like one of those guys that are hit or miss. Like his movie, you either really like his movie or you don't. You just
Just like
don't. I
just like his burgers. Wahlburgers.
Annabelle, R.I.P. of the boy. I don't know what that means, Andrew. Rip off. You think Annabelle's a rip off of the boy? I'm pretty sure the boy is a rip off of Annabelle. Annabelle came before the boy. Didn't it, Mark? Can we check that?
I could check.
Yeah, let's check that. I don't think so, Andrew. I think Annabelle came out before the boy. Or at least the appearance of Annabelle. Like I think she appeared in Conjuring either one or two. I think it's one. when she appeared. So that's how far back you have to go to.
I'm just trying to see the origin. I know that the movie came out in 2016, but there must have been other movies.
What, Annabelle?
No, The Boy.
Oh, of the boy. I only know of the one. I didn't know it was a series of movies. What I meant. Sorry. Oh, you mean the boy is a ripoff of Annabelle? That's what you're saying, Andrew? You just worded it wrong.
I think they're a
Because that
ripoff
would
of
make more
Chucky.
sense. No, no, sir. Have you ever watched Annabelle?
I'm not gonna ever watch it. No interest watching.
What does it freak you out?
No, I explained to you already. From
Oh,
like
my
3
bad.
years
My
old,
bad. You know what?
I was
Yeah, you're
absorbed
right.
into horror films and don't care for them anymore. It's like
I don't blame you.
my grandma would watch me the Freddy Krueger. That's what she would babysit me watching when I was a toddler. Freddy Krueger.
When I was a toddler, my grandma used to put me right in front of the TV, and either Friday was on request or Terminator 2 Judgment Day, Problem Child, Rambo, Predator, all these fucked up movies that kids shouldn't be watching, man. Like kids shouldn't be watching
See,
this
my
shit.
dad will complain about certain movies, but with no hesitation, he let me watch movies like Rambo and Predator. No matter like
So did
how
my
they were,
dad.
no
Yeah, so
matter
did
how
my dad.
like he would complain about others movies with too much profanity or sexuality and stuff like that. Rambo and Predator were acceptable, you know.
I feel you, Drew. No, you know what? You want to hear? I was a little older at this time, but my parents were getting divorced, and during the holidays, my mom's family always threw parties, and my mom went to a party with my sister, and I decided to stay home and hang out with my dad because they were getting divorced. So my dad went to Blockbuster, and yes, I am old enough to have been a Blockbuster kid, and I fucking miss Blockbusters. That was always a fun little trip to the store, find a movie
Yeah.
to watch, buy a little snack, go home and watch it. That was so cool. I miss those days. Although I love today where I can just, click it on my TV and it's there. But Blockbuster days were cool. So my dad on Christmas Eve took me to Blockbuster and he says, "We got to get a little holiday movies. We got to set the mood for the holiday." And I was like,
Some
"Okay, Dad,
Christmas
okay, what are we going
film.
to get? What are we going to rent today?" He says, "We're going to rent Apocalypse Now and Platoon." And that's what we watched on Christmas Eve. Yeah. Apocalypse Now and then Platoon. We got to see father and son war Vietnam movies. That's fucking insane. Yeah, it's amazing the thought process how it changes now. Like I'll be watching something and Logan walks into my room and I like pause it or I stop it. And he's like, "Wait, I wanted to watch that." It's like, "No, no, you don't. let's let's watch Trolls. Let's do that."
Well,
No, the,
if you think about it this way, like now I don't like those movies because my grandma liked them so much.
no, that's
So if it would
true.
have been like love stories or something like that, maybe
Then
I'd be
maybe you wouldn't
watching.
like love stories. Yeah, that's
Well, I
true.
don't
You're
know that.
absolutely right. So maybe I'm doing the wrong thing. Let's get him in here and let's watch Insidious. Fuck it. Let's
He'll
get this
probably
on.
watch them with you when he grows up, anyway. When he gets
I hope
older.
so. I hope he likes watching movies. But yeah, man, that's really all I got. But Brian and Angelo,
They took a big chunk
if
of
you're still
time out of the
watching
thing.
this, if you're still watching this, I hope you have a good night and pleasant dreams. You fucking assholes. Just so you know, fucking assholes. Oh.
If it'd be one thing
Tomorrow,
if
if
they
they,
said to us we couldn't make it, but they said they were coming up to
yeah,
like
they
a
said they
half
were
hour
coming.
ago before we were gonna go live.
Yeah, we were all in contact up until about 9 o'clock. And then I show up at 9:20 because I'm always early. Mark gives me shit for being early
I did.
because he's always late. And we didn't even start talking till like 9:45. And nope, no Brian, no Angelo, no nowhere to be found. I don't know, good sir. I don't know a message.
They
I
wouldn't
don't know
even
where they.
answer the phone. I tried to call,
I
no
know,
answer. So I
bunch
left
of
Angelo a message.
bitches.
Where are you, you fucking piehead?
It is what it is. Some of us got to get up early in the morning and go to work.
But you
Andrew,
still
thank
got
you so
here.
much, sir, for your engagement, man. Yeah, we still got here. We got on here. We gave you a little something, little engaged podcast, a little what's going on, what we're watching now, what's cool to watch, throwbacks, whatever, whatnot. So I want to say I appreciate you guys so much, and I hope you all have a good night.
Thanks for coming to hang out, Andrew. And see you guys later.
Yes, sir.
Good night, Hawk.